Sometimes we feel crushed by the pressure to manage every emotion perfectly, but there is a more resilient, compassionate way. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius. Marcus Aurelius teaches us that our real strength isn't in forcing perfect control over every feeling or reaction, but in learning to accept what arises within us, gently, calmly, and without judgment. When we accept that we cannot command every emotion, we create space to respond with wisdom instead of self-criticism. Let's look at how we can begin putting this into practice. First, pause when you notice the urge to perfectly control your feelings. Instead of fighting what you don't want to feel, anxiety, sadness, anger, try allowing the emotion to exist just for a moment. Say quietly to yourself, "This is how I feel right now. It's okay to feel this." Marcus believed that our judgments about emotions, labeling them as failures or flaws, are often what hurts us most. What if you replaced criticism with gentle acknowledgement? Second, focus on what truly belongs to you. Your response, not the raw emotion itself. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that our power lies not in preventing feelings, but in how we meet them. For example, you might say internally, "I feel anxious, but I have a choice in how I act next." This subtle separation between feeling and action becomes a path to self-mastery, not through suppression, but through mindful agency. Third, practice acceptance as a form of courage. Acceptance isn't resignation. It's a decision to stop expending energy on resisting reality. When you accept what you feel, you lessen its grip. This does not mean giving in to every impulse, but letting your inner world be as it is, without hostility or harsh correction. Each time you do this, you build emotional resilience, the capacity to remain steady in the midst of discomfort. If this speaks to you, consider subscribing. This is a quiet space for exploring mental clarity, emotional strength, and the patterns that shape our minds. Share your experience in the comments if you feel like it. A fourth step is to gently remind yourself, nobody, not even a philosopher emperor, feels calm and in control at all times. Perfection is not the goal, growth and understanding are. When you have difficult emotions, imagine yourself sitting beside them, not trying to evict them, but listening to what they reveal. Sometimes, emotions clarify what matters to us. Sometimes, they pass on their own, like clouds. Let your measure of resilience be this. Not the absence of emotion, but your willingness to meet each feeling with calm intention, rather than with fear or regret. Marcus Aurelius' wisdom invites us to lay down the burden of perfection and pick up the gentle discipline of acceptance each day. No matter where you are right now, remember, emotional resilience begins not with control, but with self-acceptance. You have power over your mind, and within that quiet realization, strength grows. Allow yourself to be human. Allow yourself space. And know that every gentle acceptance, every moment of honesty, is a step toward peace.